Here in this video, I'm going to show you that how you can add PayPal, debit or credit card buttons in your Shopify store. So the problem here is that your customers are not able to do the payment. They don't have the PayPal account and they are interested to pay using debit card or maybe credit card. So I will show you step by step that how you can add PayPal, debit or credit card buttons on your product page as well as cart page of the Shopify store. So here on my screen you can see that I have installed publisher theme. So this is free theme. If you have any of the free themes like Ride theme, Refresh, Sans, Down, Origin, Spotlight, Craft, Taste, Studio, Crave, Publisher, Color Block, Trade, then this code will be applicable for all these free themes. I mean, if you are downloading the code of publisher theme, then you can also use it for other themes which are free. I have already given the link below in the description. So you need to download two codes. The first code is related to product page and second code is related to cart page. Alright, so let's implement firstly the product page. So you should open this folder, open documentation-product.txt. So here we have certain steps. The first step is go to Shopify dashboard, click on theme, click on edit code, click on snippets. So here we have the dashboard. You should click on these three dots, duplicate this theme, and then after you should click on edit code. Here we have some folders and files. So we need to click on snippets, and then we have the second step, create new snippet, PayPal thank you. So actually this is a thank you page which we are creating. Click on add a new snippet, paste the name here, click on done, and then you should open PayPal-thank you. So actually this is the code which I have attached. So you should copy and paste it right here, click on save and then close this file. Go back to the documentation, create another new snippet, PayPal buttons-product. So copy this name, click on add a new snippet, paste it here, and then you should have to copy this attached code, PayPal credit card product.txt, and then you should paste it right here, then click on save and close this file. The fourth step is replace client ID with live client ID of your PayPal. So basically we have to open again the same file which we have just now closed. So here we have PayPal-buttons-product.liquid. So you need to replace this client ID with your original live client ID of your PayPal. I have already given the video link below in the description. So you should follow the steps and copy the live client ID and paste it. The purpose of this client ID is to connect your PayPal with your Shopify store, because when a customer is doing the payment, then you will receive the payment into your PayPal account. So right now I am going to add my sandbox test client ID. So let me copy this from here, paste it here, and then after you can save these changes. So the next step is you can update currency if you want. So actually here you can see I have added US dollar. If I have any other currency like Euro, EUR, I need to write here. So we can update it here. If you have Euro, you can write EUR. So again we have the next step, which is go to main-product.liquid. So you should copy the name of file. You should search it here, and here we have main-product.liquid, and inside of it we need to search quantity input. So copy it and using Control F you can find it, and here we have highlighted quantity __ input. So here we need to paste this line of code actually. So just above this highlighted line we are going to paste a new line of code, click on save, then go back to the seventh step and you need to go to assets, open global.js. So you should copy this line of code and search it here, and here we have global.js. Then after you should search this line of code which is update variants input. So let me use Control F or maybe Command F, and it is highlighted here. You should press enter key again, and here you can see the function which is starting from here and ending at this line. And go back to the documentation again. You need to copy this line of code and paste it just above this closing bracket. Then save the changes and go back to the documentation. The eighth step is go to customize product and create a custom HTML section and paste below code. So actually we need to copy this line of code and paste it inside of customize section. So you should go to dashboard of the store. Here you should click on customize, and here we have to click on home page, click on products, click on default product, and on the left we have add block. You need to click on custom liquid, paste the code here. You should move it just below the buy buttons, then click on save and go back to the documentation again. Here we have go to theme.liquid, find body tag and paste code above it. So actually this line of code we need to paste in the theme.liquid. So let me clear this search box. Here in the layout you have theme.liquid, scroll it down to the bottom, you can see we have body tag closed, and just above it we are going to paste this new line of code, which is PayPal thank you page. Actually this thank you page we are including. Click on save. Once the changes are saved, then you should go back. Now you can actually preview the store. So click on preview, and here we have the catalog, for example. So we have these. Here you can see on the product page we have PayPal button, we have debit or credit card button. So let's test debit or credit card button. You should click on it and it should open the form. Here you can actually add the card details. So I'm going to add my card details here, and for example I am writing here Sunil, and then you can add shipping address here. You should select the state, you should select the zip code, and then you can actually update the mobile number, and you should write here the email ID, then click on pay now. Once the payment is done, then you will have this confirmation pop-up where we have thank you Sunil, confirmation ID is this, your order is confirmed, we have the email ID, we have the shipping address. Now let's cross check the transaction. So you need to log into your PayPal account actually. If you are new on this channel, then please subscribe this channel, also like this video. Once you logged into your PayPal account, scroll it down, and here we have the last transaction, Sunil Sharma. You should click on it and you will see that we have shipping address, and then we have product detail, we have quantity, we have price. So everything is here. So that's how we are actually collecting the payments. Let me close this. Now the next thing is, like, if you wanted to remove this yellow button, so how you can do that? You should go back to PayPal-buttons-product.liquid, scroll a little bit down, and then you can see funding sources. So you should remove PayPal.funding.PayPal. So if you are removing it, let me save the changes and let's refresh it back. Here you can see we have debit or credit card button and we don't have PayPal button. But for now I want it back, so let me undo the changes. So let me refresh it back, and here we go. Now the next step is that add PayPal debit or credit card buttons on your cart page. So here you can see that we have drawer. So we need to firstly do some settings. Click on these settings and click on cart. You need to change drawer to page or maybe pop-up notification, and click on save, because on drawer we don't have the cart page redirection. So let me refresh it back, click on this cart, and here you can see that we have the cart page. So now we are going to add PayPal debit or credit card buttons on cart page just below the checkout button. So how we can do that? I have already given the documentation for the cart page. So here you should open, and you should open documentation-cart.txt, and here we have the first step, like go to Shopify dashboard, click on theme, click on edit code, click on snippets. So here we have the coding part. So let me close the files which we did for the product. So here we have the snippets. So you should go back, create a new snippet, PayPal thank you. So actually thank you page we already created, so we don't need to create it again. The third step is create new snippet, PayPal-buttons-cart. So you should copy the name from here, click on add a new snippet, paste it here, click on done, and then after you should paste the attached code, which is this one, PayPal credit card.txt, and then after you should paste it inside of this empty file. Save the changes, and then you can close this file. And here we have the fourth step, which is replace client ID with live client ID of your PayPal. So how we can do that? Actually we need to open the file which we have just now closed, PayPal-button-cart.liquid, and here you can see we have client ID. We need to replace this client ID with our original live client ID of PayPal. So I have already given the video link in the description, so you need to follow that video and copy your live client ID and paste it right here. The purpose of this client ID is to connect your PayPal with your Shopify store so that you should receive the payments in your PayPal account. I am going to use the test client ID from the sandbox account. So let me use it. This is for the testing purpose. And then after we have the fifth step, you can update currency if you want. So right now we have the US dollar. If you want to update to euro, you should write EUR. So you can change any other currency also. The next step is go to sections, open main-cart-footer.liquid. So you should open this. You should firstly search here main-cart-footer.liquid, and here you need to search cart-errors. So let me copy this using Control F or maybe Command F. Here we have highlighted. So now you can actually copy this line of code and paste it just above this line. Then save the changes, go back to the documentation. The seventh step is go to themes, customize settings, cart, change cart type to pop-up notification, which we already did. So actually here in the cart type, we need to change to pop-up notification. Okay. Next step is go to assets, open cart.js. So let me copy the name of file. You should search it here, and here we have cart.js. Inside of it, you need to search cart footer. So let me search it here, and here we go. And here you can see it is highlighted. So we need to paste these three lines in between this highlighted code and then click on save. Once the changes are saved, then you should go back to the ninth step, which is go to theme.liquid, find body tag and paste the code above it. So actually this line of code we need to paste inside of theme.liquid. So here we have layout. Inside of layout we have theme.liquid, and at the end we have body tag. Just above this body tag we are actually including PayPal thank you page. So now we have to see the preview. So actually we already opened the card page. Let me refresh it back. Here you can see that we have PayPal button, we have debit or credit card button. So let me test the debit or credit card button. Once you are clicking on it, it will open the form where you can actually add the card details. So let me add my card details. So for example, I am writing a different name like Veena, and then let me add the shipping address here, and then we have state, we have zip code, we have phone number, then we have email ID. Then you should click on pay now. Once the payment is done, then you will have this confirmation pop-up with thank you Veena. We have this confirmation ID, your order is confirmed, we have this email ID and shipping address. So now let's confirm the transaction. So you should open PayPal account. So let me open my sandbox PayPal account to see the transaction. If you are new on this channel, then please subscribe this channel. Also like this video. Once you are logged into your PayPal account, scroll it down, and here we have the last transaction of Veena Sharma. Click on it, and here you can see that we have shipping address, we have the product, and we have quantity and price. So that's how you are actually collecting the payment from your customers. Let me close this, and it will empty the cart. Click on continue shopping. For example, I am going back to the cart page again. So let me show you how you can hide this yellow button. You should go back to the code. Here we have the code. So you should scroll a little bit down, and here you can see we have funding sources. We need to remove paypal.funding.paypal. So actually this is the place where we are actually removing the yellow button. Let me refresh it, and here you can see we have yellow button hidden. Now if you are interested to remove this checkout button also, so how you can do that? You should go to customize, click on cart, and here we have in the left checkout button. Click on this I button, click on save, and then you can actually refresh this page again, and now you can see that the checkout button has been hidden. So that's how you can actually implement this code into your store. If you have any problem or something, you can ask me. I will definitely help you out in that. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new on this channel, then please subscribe this channel. Also like this video. Thank you once again. See you in the next video.